water park going out of business sale. It's the end of summertime madness, and I gotta get as many people into my water park to give me as much cash as I possibly can before I close down for the entirety of the summer and the winter. Now, COVID has not been kind to me at all, so we're gonna have a huge problem because I'm about to go out of business because I don't have any money because nobody came to my water park all summer long. To be fair, I was closed 4 of the 6 summer months. Wait, part of those were spring. Oh god, part of those were spring, huh? Anyway, so Wet Man Willie's gonna have a really hard time if you don't come down to the water park. I got 7 for 1 discounts. Just come on down, just get wet over at Wet Man Willie's Wet Man Water Park.
Just get wet. Oh, I want a water park to have the slogan, just get wet.
Oh man, and after that kind of advertisement, which was clearly a paid promotion and not something that I just came up with, I would like to welcome you to GuESPers. It's the comedy podcast where me, Alex,
and Mason, me,
try to strengthen our relationship by learning to read each other's minds.
Yeah, it seems like it's been going good.
What? Okay, so you're gonna give us a fucking review now, episode 35? That's where you're gonna be like, hey, it's not going well. Like, is that what you're gonna do? You chunk it? We had some amazing times. Remember that time we said hot dog at the same time?
Yeah, it was hot
Remember
dog. That was
time-
the first time.
Remember that time we said Snitchy Susan or Sarandon or Sandra or whatever we said last
I think
episode?
it was Sneezy Susan or Slippery
It was
Susan?
Sandra.
Sandra.
And it was like, I don't even remember. But anyway, that happened last episode. We nailed that. That wasn't even a guess.
Yeah, that's
That
true.
was just us.
But neither was hot dog. Both of those were mind melds.
You know what? Shut up. It's still psychic. We still read each other's minds. It's great. We have a 1%, 2% success rate. I'm not good at math.
So we've done exactly 100 guesses on this show.
We have not, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I've never counted the guesses. If you want to see those follow along guest lists, that's up at guestspers.com. Let me just advertise you something before we've even started doing anything. Anyway, there's only one rule in the podcast, and it is no copyrighted material. You're not going to mimic today?
No copyrighted material.
Alright, well, that's good. And so, we're still having audio issues. We're still running at a lower sound. We have literally done everything.
Keep messaging the fucking microphone people, and they're just like,
Hey guys, it's Alex and
Mason.
And we're just here to interject real quick to tell you that there is some sort of additional issue, as we talked about earlier with the audio, where the next 15 minutes are going to be mixed down. Just know that in 15 minutes, the volume does return to its normally a little bit lower than usual volume. But please bear with us for the next 15 minutes. We'll do everything we can to edit it in a way that makes it listenable. But until then, please bear with us.
Yeah, thank you for your patience.
Thank you.
We'll try this, and it's like we've tried like 50 things. The microphone's just broken.
My favorite thing is that the support ticket has been open for literally, like, gotta be at least 4 months now, right?
Yep.
Because we just keep messaging them back and forth because we try to do what they want and then it doesn't work. But anyway, one of the times when I renewed the ticket after not, like, talking to them, but I didn't close the ticket for about, like, 3 weeks, they sent me back an email. They're like, hey, we're here to talk to you about the mouse that you have messed up. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and the best part was the email had a completely different support ticket number, and it was in response to my original email that has the right support ticket number. So I just replied and was like, you are very confused. My support ticket number is this. And then I just got another email just from the actual microphone people. It was very weird.
What kills me is that it was a completely different company.
Yeah, Logitech.
It was Logitech.
We've been messaging Blue, not to throw them under the bus. They've got a great product. It's that our product is messed up. But,
for some reason.
But I guess Blue and Logitech are under the same company or something. But
okay.
yeah, they had like identical, but the header was totally different. But anyway, that was the funniest thing that's happened so far in this stupid email thread that's been happening. Whatever. Alright, well, it's time to mind melds, and what that means in the context of this podcast is we prepare our minds so that we can psychically read them better. We count down, and then we say a thing we do not discuss, and then we try to progressively converge on the same melded point. Mason, are you ready? to mind meld.
I am.
I don't like how unsure you are. What is this attitude for episode 35? I am not feeling it. I need a better vibe from you. Can you switch the vibe board around?
Yeah, let's do it.
No, well, that just seems like a put on. Let's just do it. Okay, ready?
Okay, sure.
3,
2,
1.
1. Velvet.
Oh, shit. Okay. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. 3,
2,
1.
1.
Fashion
Doily.
show. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We can bring it back. It's okay. 3,
2, 1.
1.
Runway.
Television. I was gonna say runway, son of a bitch.
Why
I was
didn't
gonna
you?
say runway, and then I was like, no, wait. He said doily. Where do you put a doily on top of the television? Because you're watching the fashion show. So I switched it at the last second. I should have just went with my instinct.
Yeah.
God damn, velvet and lace. That was good. You know, it was funny because I was gonna say doily for round 1, and then at the last second I was like, go broad, lace. Yeah, I don't know. I've been having a lot of switchy Sandra.
That's what it was.
That's what it was. Hell yeah. Let's bring it back. Episode 35, bombing.
Woo.
Speaking of bombing, ooh, that doesn't sound good when I say it out loud.
Yeah,
and this won't sound either. There's a coffee house that's near us, and they want to advertise that they're opening up
indoor
seating because they only have a drive-through. And they have this enormous sign. I am talking, it takes up like 40% of their outside wall, and it's a huge bundle of dynamite, and it just says, blowing up the inside of our store, opening indoor seating January 1st. And every time I see that fucking sign, I'm like, wow, that's inappropriate. Wildly inappropriate. And also, you really did get my attention, though. I do know.
I am interested now.
No, I'm not interested in going into their indoor seating, but I am interested in why they selected that sign. Like, what? You okay, May?
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's doing a lot of gesticulation, so I'm not sure what's going on with him.
I was trying not to have a coughing fit because I swallowed some shit wrong when you said it takes up 40% of their outside wall.
What about 40% of the outside wall just got you? Just fractions are funny.
I know. I mean, picturing the sign,
shit.
It really hit me in that moment.
Yeah, it's a good sign.
Yeah, I still haven't tried them.
Yeah.
Don't know if they're good or not.
Yeah, I mean, they have coffee. That's kind of it. It's kind of a bummer. So, like, you're like, coffee. Do you want to go out of your way for coffee in a pandemic? Not really. So I'm like, okay, I could do it if there was coffee and also a treat. You know? Like, myself a little treat. They don't have treats. According to their menu, at least, they only have coffee. Which is like, that's okay, but like...
Yeah, it seems like they only have
You only have coffee? Don't even have smoothies. Just coffee. A lot of coffee. Like, cool, you're a coffee house. I respect that. But also, I don't want to... I mean, they're doing good enough to open and blowing up their whole place.
Blowing up the inside of their store.
Blowing up the... I joked with Mason. I was like, Mason, I'm going to call the police non-emergency number. Report a bomb threat. The store says they're going to blow themselves up. I'm so worried. Alright, enough of this chitter-chatter. It's time for everybody's favorite part of the podcast where I arbitrarily decide who goes first. And it's gonna be, I forgot to think of the question. Shit, who's the last person?
You didn't even say we're gonna ask a question.
Stepped on a flower.
Stepped on a flower?
This one's gonna be me for sure. I've read the question.
When was the last time you stepped on a flower?
We took a walk after dinner because we're walking after meals because, I don't know, it'll prevent diabetes. And so I stepped on a flower that had fallen from the tree. Remember those pink flowers that are friggin' everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you step on one? Because I purposefully stepped on one as we were like about to go back to the house.
Did you do that and you were just like, yeah, this is gonna be my fucking
question? No, I literally just
later.
started saying when I was saying I was like, I forgot to think of one, and then that was the last thing that came to me.
It's all a ruse.
It's not. See, this is what happens every time we play Among Us. I say a thing, I'm completely earnest, and then everybody's like, red is suspect. And it's like, why? I am being 100% honest. I got fucking unanimously voted out of a game like 2 games ago.
That you weren't even in a... It kills me. So here's the thing about that like, fucking... we were playing together. There were 10 people in the room. 9 people voted. I was the dead one. And everyone voted for Alex except for herself and me because I was dead. And I'm just like, nobody ever votes anybody out on the first round. Everybody's always just like, skip. We don't have enough information. But it was unanimous.
One guy was like, it was red. Red is suspect. And everybody went, okay, we vote in red. And I'm sitting there like, and what was crazy is like, I saw Brown walk up and report the body. So I was very kind and was like, I saw Brown report the body. And then Brown was like, red is suspect. I'm like, bitch, I was behind you! You saw me behind you walk up as you were. And he wasn't even the imposter. Like, he had no reason to dunk me under the bus. I was trying to vouch for him.
Yep.
I was trying to be a good Samaritan. And they were like, well, suspect, get out of here. I'm like, fuck you, man. Whatever. Anyway, I get to go first. You didn't answer, but I'm going to unilaterally decide that you didn't step
I don't
on a
remember
flatter.
the last time I slept
flower.
on a flower.
Fuck! Can't talk tonight. I said flounder.
Yeah.
Fucking chowder.
I don't think I've ever stepped on a flounder.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. Well, that goes on the bucket list. All right.
Step on a fish.
No, flounder. It has to be a
Specifically
flounder.
a
What am I even doing with my life if it's not a flounder?
True.
True. All right, ready? I'm gonna send my psychic waves to you. You're gonna yawn through the reception of my psychic waves.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, whatever. Just get it.
Okay, I am picturing a tile floor.
Okay.
That looks like a checkerboard.
Okay, so like an old 50s diner.
But it's like actually like red and black checkerboard.
Yeah, haven't you seen diners that have the
Aren't they
red
like red and white?
Or black and white, or black and red?
Oh. No, I've never seen a black and red one. Yeah, I always see red, white, and like chrome.
Yeah, that is the diner scheme.
Okay, anyway, yeah, tile floor, very nice tiles, checkerboard, red and black, and...
Nice recap. Nice recap of the thing happened 10 seconds ago that we haven't even gone off tangent for.
And there are life-size...
Sex dolls.
Chess pieces. What's wrong with you? No.
You're taking too long.
Life-size chess pieces on this checkerboard, and everybody is very confused.
Wouldn't it be a chessboard?
But it's not because it's a checkerboard.
It's the same board though, right?
Well, like, it's the same board, but...
I've never owned, like, just a game of chess or just a game of checkers. I've always owned one of those, like, 15 games in one. Flip it over and play Parcheesi or whatever, Chinese checkers. Like,
yeah.
What the hell is Parcheesi?
I don't know. We've looked it up. It actually, like, you would think Parcheesi would be, like, a really, like, simple kids game, but when we looked it up, I remember it sounding very complicated.
Anyway, so there's life-size chess pieces and people are confused? Is that what you said?
Yeah, because it's on a checkerboard.
It's the same board!
But how often do you see a red and black chessboard?
That's what I'm saying, is that's the one that I owned, because it was a checker 5-in-1 fucking 7-in-1
okay, well,
fucking
anytime
game.
it's not like a 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner over here.
Well, fucking, I'm sorry that it's L'Oreal Kids, and that's all I ever had. That's all I ever had. Did I tell you about the magnet one I had?
No.
It was like this big. I'm gesturing to something that's about 3 inches by 3 inches, and it folded in half. The board did, and it had little tiny magnets. I'm talking precious little, smaller than dime-sized magnets, and you could play on the board. And the ones for they weren't little chess pieces because there wasn't enough money to do that. So they were the checker pieces, and they just had the picture of which item they were, like a little, and it was like a sticker that had been placed on them.
It
was like extra precious. Very fun to play with that little game. I played with it forever. Yeah, no, you were super wrong. Because I was thinking of, are you ready? Prepare your Abdullah oblongata.
Abdullah?
Yeah, I don't know.
Your Abdullah Polyglota.
Your Paula Dean. Prepare your amygdala for this. Ready? Are you lubed up with the butter?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. A taco That is a tank.
Okay.
It fires guacamole.
Okay, what's the construction of this like?
Okay, so picture your stereotypical crunchy taco.
Okay.
Right? And then just put tank treads on either side of it, and then just
like
put a guacamole cannon coming out of the lettuce.
Does it look any different from a tank cannon, or is it just
no? It's just like that
that
dark green color that tanks are. That's what the treads and the cannon are, and it like sucks in a little bit and just goes, and it's all just like guacamole, fucking with little tomatoes and onions in it.
Is it a like guacamole like cannonball, or is it like a steady stream of guacamole?
It's like one burst of guacamole. So
it's like a shotgun blast of guacamole.
Yeah, so you just like we're getting full field coverage of guac action. It's not extra. You just get shot with it.
That's insane.
What if the people at Chipotle just pulled out one of the like meat guns from like Taco Bell and they're like, I'd like guacamole, and they're like, that's extra, and you go, yes, and then they just spray you with it like fucking slime from Nickelodeon.
I was gonna say, what if they did it like a t-shirt cannon at a sports
Oh my god,
game?
okay everybody, line up. We got one free guac for whoever can catch it, and then just fucking like swinging the hose around wildly, and then just and he just fires it, and everybody dives like fucking single women at a fucking wedding trying to get the bouquet, and it's the guacamole.
Yeah.
That's what they should do with the last guac of the night. Give it away for free via hand-to-hand combat.
Oh my god.
You know people would fight for the free 99-cent fucking guacamole.
Yup.
Like, people are that petty, for sure.
I want Chipotle.
You want Chipotle? Let's get Chipotle this week. Hey, Mason, you want to get... Hey, we're doing a live podcast. We're recording it. Do you want to decide what we're going to eat this weekend? Do you want Chipotle?
Yeah,
I want one of those agua frescas if they're still selling them.
That's not Chipotle.
Yes, it is Chipotle. I could open my email right now and show you that they have new agua frescas.
Isn't that Taco Bueno?
That's both, baby.
Oh, they both have
agua frescas. I am not fucking with you. Can I check? Is that okay? I know we're not supposed to use our phones.
Yeah, no, you've had me check on stuff before.
I want to prove to you that there's agua frescas and also that I have the email for it. Sorry if my audio sounds weird. I'm going to walk around the room. Oh, I kicked the laptop. That's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah, just kick the thing that's recording our podcast.
I forget I have this like blood red death background. It's very unnerving. Phone at night. Go under my
I know, it used to be like a really cute Pokemon one.
See? Chipotle. Boom. We got new organic lemonade agua frescas and tea. They've got fucking organic lemonade, hibiscus lemonade, a mandarin agua fresca, and a berry agua fresca.
That's insane.
Hell yeah.
The best Chipotle that I believe I've ever had is probably a Sofritas burrito bowl.
A Sofritas burritos?
Yeah, Sofritas burritos bowl.
Mm-hmm.
That I had the day after I got my wisdom teeth.
Dear Lord, everything is soft and tastes like food.
I was in a half delirium. I had never had the Sofritas before. They're really good, by the way. But yeah, I was in a half delirious state. It was one of the only things I could eat because I couldn't eat like solid food.
Yo, that's a callback though, right? Like, we were recording the podcast when you got your wisdom teeth out,
right? Yes, we were. That is 100%. Alex was watching, I think it was that 3D semi-remake of the first Pokemon movie.
Yeah, the Mewtwo...
Strikes Back.
Strikes Back, yeah. Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yeah, and it was... I was just...
fucking hammered.
Yeah, it's probably the most like out of it I've ever been in my entire life. Second only to the day before, which was the day I got my wisdom teeth.
Mason was so great because he would just sit in the chair and then he would just fall unconscious for some lengths of time, and then he'd wake up and then he'd be like, "Oh, water," and then I'd give him water and then he'd pass back out. And I was just doing my thing, just talking to people,
I
watching
don't even
TV.
remember that.
I know, exactly. Like,
I remember
you're the
we
easiest
went
person
and
to take care of
we
ever.
changed my gauze out when I got home, and my mom was freaking out because I was bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, so Mason, I think I told the story on the podcast. Mason come in and he covered in blood, and he was wearing his favorite shirt.
Yeah, that was my
And
favorite
so
shirt.
I was like, I have to take care of Mason's shirt because whenever Mason isn't delirious, he will be very upset if his favorite shirt is covered in blood.
Yeah, it's probably
And
not a great idea that I wore that shirt that day.
Mason's mom was, she never said it. I will give her that credit. And I'm not putting on her a blast.
Oh, yeah, no.
But I could tell she was staring at me with, why aren't you loving my son more? He is bleeding. And I'm just like, I've had 30 plus teeth removed from my mouth. You bleed.
You bleed.
Your boy bleeds. He's fine. I know that he's gonna be really upset about this shirt though, and guess what? I got the fucking stain out. So
yeah, and
boom.
I would have been. I remember when you told me that when I woke up, I was like, oh man, my
Yeah,
shirt.
and I was like, no, Mason, wait, I'll pull it out of the dryer because it's already done. Boom, perfectly
I can't
clean
believe
shirt,
I
no blood.
changed my shirt in that state.
Oh, it was hard. You changed your shirt. Me and your mom changed your
I
shirt.
don't even remember that happening.
The hardest part was was to get your hands above your head. You did not want to do that action. You were like, you would like raise them like I'm doing like a very half, not even over your head raise, and I'd be like, Mason, you have to go up so I can get the shirt over your head,
Yeah.
and you were just like, I'm 6'1", and there's no way that you short 5'3" is gonna freaking get up
said
here.
that?
Of course you didn't. All you said was because your mouth was full of gauze. But like that's the thought process I assumed that was going through your head is you forgot you were tall and you forgot I was short.
Yeah.
And I can only do so much.
I remember being at the sink and changing my gauze out immediately
well,
after
yeah,
walking
because you
through
were
the door.
full of blood.
And then next thing I remember sitting in the chair and my mom would not stop kissing me.
Yeah, she just kept kissing his head over and over, and I was gonna be like, girl, stop.
And then I vaguely remember her leaving, and then nothing.
You fell asleep. I took many photos of you. I recently organized my photographs because I've been really lazy because of COVID, and I take a lot of pictures. I have a photography degree, and so I was organizing them, and I found all the ones when you were knocked out. And I have so many pictures of you asleep with your mouth just hanging open and the gauze just like stuffed inside. They're so funny. He's like sitting completely upright in a chair with a blanket like over him, but he's like not tucked in at all.
Oh man, that was a nightmare week. I just remember playing through the what's the name of the mountain in Breath of the Wild where the Gorons live?
Death Mountain.
Is that Death Mountain?
Yeah, it's Death
I
Mountain.
didn't want to think it was that simple, but I guess it is.
Yeah, it is.
I just remember playing the Death Mountain section like 2 days later and just having that ice pack wrap on my head, which made me feel so nauseous, and I was just like, I just want to play a video game, but I feel so sick. Like, I was
the ice pack made you nauseous. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but then if I took it off, it just hurt. So
Yeah, it was like a lose-lose situation, and we only had the one ice pack, and so I was using sandwich ice packs and folding them over and shoving them inside the bunny ears thing that they gave Mason to tape it to his face, and they were like way too big, so they would like bulk out. I also have a bunch of pictures of that where it's like the ice pack's way too big for your
I had
face
to
and it looks
sleep
funny.
out on the couch for like 4 nights.
Awful.
And it was horrible. And I was backed up. I don't ever get backed up.
Oh, we're talking about poop stuff now. All right.
I'm just saying, I don't care if this is TMI. Everybody poops. I was backed
That's
up,
fair.
and I never get backed up. And I just remember Alex running out to the grocery store for me and bringing back this beautiful probiotic yogurt. I don't even like yogurt most of the time, but that shit was delicious, and I pooped the next day.
I didn't got you one yogurt. I got you like two, three
Two
yogurts because
and
I
they
was
were both good.
I was like, and you gotta eat this. I don't care. It was like I got you blueberry. I got you banana. I know you like those two things, so I bought you those two things, and I got the one that had the most yogurt in it.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Would you like to go next?
Yeah, sure. Now that tirade's over.
Following our agua fresca poop conversation. You know, it always becomes poop or sex. Poop or sex.
Poop or sex?
One or two. One
we
or
talk
the other.
about sex a lot on this show? I don't think we do. I mean, we did talk about pocket pussies
I
for
talked
a
about
long
dick cheese
time.
that one episode.
That's very true, but you apologized for that.
That didn't mean I didn't do it, though.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
What do we got? Alright, and go.
I'm picturing a bear, and it's inside of a Venus flytrap. Big Venus flytrap eating a bear.
I was actually about to ask, is the bear Venus flytrap size or the Venus flytrap bear size?
It's a bear-sized Venus flytrap.
Holy shit.
That's a big boy.
That's a big boy. I want to know the intricacies of this world. Is it like, are there just giant Venus flytraps everywhere threatening like all organic life?
Here's my hopes and dreams. One Venus flytrap has just gotten too powerful. It's up in the fucking Sierra Nevada mountains, and it is just out there, dude. It's fucking out there. And it's just, it's gotten a taste for big game, and it's grown really, really big, and you wouldn't think it was up there. And then one day you're just hiking, and boom, you get eaten by the giant Venus flytrap in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
It's like Audrey 2, but a Venus flytrap. Like, where's Rick Moranis in this scenario?
I don't know. With Ryan Reynolds, hopefully.
Hopefully. You got that reference, right? Have you seen?
I have never seen The Little Shop of Horrors,
Okay.
but I do know enough about it to know what the name of the plant is, which is a pretty common thing that people talk about.
Audrey 2?
Yeah, nobody has explained to me why she's the second Audrey, but I just was like, I don't want any spoilers, so.
Okay, I won't tell you then.
I don't know, maybe it's like a reincarnation of his dead wife. That's what I always assume when stuff like that happens, but that's just me.
No.
No, not even the bear.
Not even the bear.
It's a brown bear. Does that help?
I mean, there might be a bear in a sense in this thing. I wasn't thinking of this person like that. But
like unbearable? Oh, you mean like gay?
Yeah, like a big like
a big gay bear.
Yeah, like a bear. But no, I was thinking of a big buff guy working out in a gym.
Okay.
But his dumbbells have big old donut weights. They're like donuts, and so every time he like bicep curls, he's like, home.
Well, that's no way to get gains.
Home.
That's too many carbs.
What if they're like whole wheat donuts?
There's like a business, by the way, called Donuts and Dumbbells.
Dumbbells and donuts.
I Google donuts a lot, and so I've been advertised that business, and I'm just like, I don't want your donut fitness pants. Leave me alone.
It seems counterintuitive.
It's their theme is like get so fit that you won't have to worry about eating donuts. I think is like, but I don't know. I don't want to speak for them. I don't.
Okay.
I barely know their advertisement. I just know they exist.
Okay. I can get behind that. Like you're so ripped you can have as many donuts as you want because nothing's taking away your swollenness.
Yeah, you need to consume like 80,000 calories a day, and if 800 of those donuts is fucking if 800 of those calories is a donut, what's the problem?
But you gotta have a balanced diet also.
What if it? You know what? Yeah, I think this is an untapped. Well, let's go into Alex's corner of inventions that I think should exist. All right, we've been here before. We're coming again. It has a name now. It's not a good name, but you know what?
We'll workshop it.
You prototype, all right? It was shrimp balls last week, and this week it's why does pizza get to monopolize the health market, right? And you're like, Alex, pizza isn't healthy. Yeah, but school lunches categorize pizza sauce as a fruit. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, or a vegetable. I'm not actually sure which one which is stupid because tomatoes are fruit. Anyway, why not donuts? You know, why not have donut as vessel for unhealthy toppings, or alternatively, the route that I am going, healthy toppings? Right? Fucking fuck me up. How? Could I persuade you? I'm losing my audience. Megan Mason's squinting at me a whole lot. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try again. You ready? Might I persuade you a blueberry cake donut Yes.
Okay.
With blueberry frosting.
Okay.
That has been dotted with chia seeds.
Okay.
Now, what I'm feeding you is basically like at least 2 servings of your daily intake of fruit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say maybe I don't put 1,000 gallons of sugar in it, and instead I put all natural honey.
Okay.
And then boom, I serve this to you. This donut will definitely help your bowels and hit you with 2 servings of fruit, and honey is good for you. Yeah?
Okay. All right.
All
I
right.
get with that. And I love blueberry cake donuts. So.
Take 2, right? I got ideas. Pumpkin donut. I make a pumpkin cake donut. Boom.
Okay.
And then I glaze it with a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon's good for you. And then I put pumpkin seeds all over the top. Papitas. Some papitas.
Okay, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin seeds. I've never really had them a whole lot, but I mean, that could be good.
My third idea, right?
Okay.
I don't know how it'll work, but a yogurt donut. A probiotic donut.
I feel like that could actually work really well.
It would work perfectly.
If you can make a tamale donut, you can make a yogurt donut.
If you can make I was going to say, if you can make a sour cream donut, you can make a fucking yogurt donut, like a Greek yogurt donut. Boom, 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 baby. And I'll just put it in. You know what? And they have those fucking things where you hide fucking carrots and shit, right? Black bean brownies, black bean donuts, fucking carrot cake, carrot donut, but good, not crumbly and shitty. Maybe I'll still put the cream cheese on that one. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes. Maybe I dye it with carrots.
Ooh.
Use some turmeric to get some golden glaze on like a fucking fennel donut. Fuck it, you know? Like what? And the anti-inflammatory donut. Tell me you aren't lining up to invest in my cool idea.
I was very skeptical when you started.
Mostly because I was definitely botching the pitch like crazy. So I will definitely give you that I was a bumbling fool.
But yeah, I think you've really brought me around on some of it. I feel like you could really pull this off.
I'm gonna open my health food store. I'm gonna find the widest neighborhood, and I'm gonna team up with the local gym. Right? And then boom, just gonna hit it. I'm gonna team up with the local Curves. And I'm just gonna fucking hit it. By the way, the Curves in the town where my mom lives is right next to the donut shop, which I find very funny.
What is Curves?
Oh, Mason, Curves. Do you know what Lane Bryant is?
I've heard of Lane Bryant.
So Lane Bryant is like a plus-sized women's store.
Oh, okay.
And so Curves is like the Lane Bryant equivalent of like gyms. But it's not necessarily plus size because they also do like elderly clientele. It's basically like a woman's only gym.
Okay.
That caters to women who would otherwise feel uncomfortable working out in front of other people. Okay. But they're surrounded by a sorority sisters of their own kind, of like a support system.
That's
Curves
neat.
is a state of mind.
Although I think that's in poor taste to put a donut shop right next to it, or put the Curves right next to the donut shop, whichever way it happened.
I know, I want to know how it happened, but you can't like walk in and be like, how fucking old is this? Because both employees at both stores are going to be like, I've worked here for fucking 6 months and I don't know.
If that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It depends on the donut shop. The donut shop, the lady who owns the building might be the one running the donut shop.
That is very true. You know, I interviewed at the donut shop.
Oh, yeah?
I was gonna take it at the time, and it was a 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. shift. Oof. I'm a morning person. I have no problem with that. But I got another offer for a 6 a.m. to noon shift at the grocery store, so I was like, I'm gonna take that. I don't have to get up as many hours early.
Damn, you almost worked at the donut shop instead of the grocery store?
I was so close. And you get the free donuts at the end of the day. It was so tempting. But I was like, I gotta go with this grocery job.
Do you ever wish you had gotten those free donuts?
I do wonder about alternate reality Alex and how she's doing. Like, does she own the donut shop now? Like, I hope she does. I hope she
Has she started her donut empire?
Has she started the healthy donut business that I've always wanted? And has she started on her soupsas? And also...
Oh, the soupsas. That's another one that, like, I wasn't on board for
What was my other food
at
idea
first.
that I was like, this is the untapped fucking market?
Oh, yeah, there was another one that wasn't
It was more
soupsas.
recent.
And that one I was a little bit harder of a sell on than soupsas. And
It was
the salty
after
donut
soupsas,
thing,
but yeah. I got a lot of food ideas.
Did you write it down anywhere? Because I don't want you to lose that, because I don't know.
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Okay. Wait, did I go? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you told me about the Ice of the Bear, and you said,
The dumbbell donuts.
Donuts.
Donut dumbbells.
That's why we're talking about donuts. Okay. And here we go.
Okay. You sent it?
It's going. It's
Okay,
here. It's
cool.
the hyperlink is open.
And it is meat churro.
What kind of meat? Isn't that just a sausage link?
What? Oh.
Why not?
Because it's been like piping
Extruded.
bag extruded fucking straight into a deep fryer. That's not a sausage link.
That's fair.
I was imagining a couple different kinds. You have the beef one, and then there's a pork one, and there's also a turkey one.
State Fair be weepin'.
Yeah.
I mean, Mason, go to the State Fair. Seriously, let's open up the
meat
shack.
churros. Let's do it.
We need a catchy name, though. We've got the churritos.
Churro, no you didn't.
What? What was that one? What does that have to do with meat?
Because it's like, oh no, you didn't turn that churro into a meat snack.
Now I'm the one that's not into the pitch. You could work harder on that. Try again.
No, that's bad. I don't even want to say that one out loud.
What is it?
I was thinking like it's like the Sizzler, but it's churros. The Chizzler.
Oh, well, it looks like all your investors have left, so I'm gonna just move on ahead.
No,
the Chizzler never happened.
we can workshop the name, but the idea is still solid.
It's okay.
What? You were like, go to the State Fair. You were like so like confident and supportive of this idea.
I like how you said there's different kinds, which insinuates to me that you have different pastes of meat that are just ready to be tubed. So you've got like the ground beef tube, you've got the turkey tube, and you've got the sausage tube, and
you got the pork tube.
You're just squirting them out.
Yeah.
You are a health hazard. There's a lot of raw meats that need to be bagged and are just dripping and it's just being extruded into hot oil.
Yep.
Do you still dip them in chocolate? Can I get
it's
a beef?
adobo sauce, thank you very much, or
Oh,
whatever.
adobo. Oh,
or whatever.
mole.
Mole. That's the one I was thinking of. But some of them could be
Is it
adobo.
still dusted in cinnamon sugar?
No, it's you could get it dusted in like different spices. There's like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what were you saying?
You're gonna be like elote seasoning.
Oh, maybe it could be elote seasoning.
I was gonna say, it can be dusted in the finest bottom of the bag crumbs from a Doritos bag. So like pulverized to like a fine dust.
Or you get that, like one chip that probably sat on the line for like a second longer than the other one, so it's just fucked with powder. You ever get those?
Oh yeah, I mean there's one of those in every bag for sure.
Yeah.
Doritos, we guarantee one really fucked up chip every single bag.
But those are the best ones. The
Well,
ones
no,
that are
I
just
know.
fucking covered in
The
powder.
ones that are just fucking bukkakied with sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be bukkakied with sauce. No.
Oh.
It was it was you know in like Animorphs and they had the covers where you like Digimon into fucking a human being, but you get to see the weird gross in between stuff.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, it's a baby alligator, but he digimorphs into a cockatoo and then takes off into the sky. But
It's like that. It's like that
goes,
Vine.
It goes slow, but with like really bad animation, so you get to see all those like weird steps between alligator and bird.
I'm just imagining. I'm serious. I'm still just imagining that Vine of that dude. And he just like kills all of his friends.
Oh, you're talking about the pterodactyl guy,
Yeah, the
and then he
pterodactyl
like
guy.
drags them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Ah, Vine, you're older than most children.
Yep. Oh, fuck. What was I thinking? Oh, yeah. Yo, you said Animorphs. It reminded me. Y'all know what's on Netflix now? Fucking Goosebumps is on Netflix
We
now.
have been goosebumping
Oh my
it up.
god. When I started, I was like, there's no way this holds up. I was like, this is gonna be horrible. And some episodes are better than others, but there's only been like one bad one so far.
Mm-hmm.
They've been very solid. Also, the one bad one that we've watched, if you want some like a good time, go watch it. Say Cheese and Die. Ryan Gosling's in it. A little baby preteen
Bad.
Ryan Gosling.
So bad. Oh my god, I just keep fucking thinking about the fucking Tower of Terror.
Oh yeah.
So fucking stupid. Hey, by the way, you want to know something else? All those episodes are rated G. Those episodes should not be rated G. Some of those are fucking scary as shit and show a lot of fucked up shit.
Yep.
There's definitely a point where they're like, take them to get their heads chopped off. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is rated G.
And it was children.
It's just rated G for fear. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, there's more than fear.
Wait. I want to like wind back and say, you told me you didn't like Night in Terror Tower?
No, I just keep thinking about
Oh,
Night in Terror Tower.
Yo, what's that? What was that one
ending.
that was
What
like
the fuck?
fucking incredible?
Camp Night Moon.
Yeah, Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Oh my
Camp Nightmare.
god.
But the camp was called
Night
Night Moon.
Moon, yeah.
That one, like, oh my god, I was so tired when I was watching it. But like, Mason, I was like, hey Mason, is it okay if I like talk and laugh during these episodes because they're gonna be bad? And Mason was like, yes. And like we watched a couple, yeah. And then we watched fucking Camp Nightmare, and I got dead silent. Mason was like, I noticed how you got really quiet. And I was like, well, this was fucking good. The tension's amazing, and there's a crazy like last second twist that was like, what? Out of this world. It was so good.
So good. All y'all. Even if you
y'all.
didn't grow up with it, just go watch
At
Goosebumps.
least watch part 1 and 2. There's 2 parts. Camp Night Moon, Camp Nightmare.
Camp
So
Nightmare.
good. You're gonna
So
have a
good.
great time. It's stressful. It's so good.
So good.
And then there's ones that aren't so good. And then you can laugh.
Like Say Cheese and
Give
Die.
me your hands! Give me your hands!
And oh yeah, was it Piano Lessons Can Be Murder?
Yeah.
That episode's
that one's
not that
so
great either.
bad. So funny.
Alright.
What are we doing? Right, reading each other's minds?
Yeah, we're reading each other's minds.
Alright, I think it's you. It's
Yeah,
gotta be you.
enough nostalgia tripping. Finally just be my turn.
I have like no commitment to Goosebumps, by the way. Like I was just watching it because I just wanted to watch dumb, scary stuff. I like dumb, scary stuff. It's good.
Yeah, boy. Okay.
Yo, maybe get it, maybe.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm receiving. Mason's yawning and falling very far away from the mic. Come back, May.
Okay, let's
Come back, May.
think about this
May,
for a second.
May, come back, May.
And go.
It's an ice skate, but the skate is a block of American cheese.
It's an ice skate, like a skate, like
an
a
ice
shoe,
skate.
like a skate.
But the skate is a block of American cheese.
Like the blade is just a block
There's
of
no
American
blade.
cheese.
It's just a big block of cheese.
I mean, I guess you would slide on that depending on how hot it is outside.
Instead of an ice skate, what if it's a heat skate? And and the big board is a big sizzler, right? And so you're just like
Well, it can't be
skating around with your cheese blocks making queso.
It can't really be a sizzler though, because cheese doesn't.
Okay, a warming plate, a fondue fountain, but a cheese fountain.
Yeah, because we want it to heat slowly so the cheese will slide instead of just stick.
Nitpick my needles, Mr. Niedermeyer.
Oh no, I'm not like saying like. I'm not nitpicking your stuff.
Does a Niedermeyer make food?
I don't know what a Niedermeyer is.
I mean, it's a last name, but I mean, is there a brand that has like Niedermeyer? I feel like there is.
There's Oscar Mayer.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of the hot dog guy.
I mean, your bologna does have a first name.
It's Bologna. Bologna.
Okay.
What's wrong? You don't like my joke? It was too highbrow for you?
It was a highbrow.
Some people don't know how to spell bologna.
It's the highest form of comedy.
It's not. With spelling?
Yeah.
Spelling is the highest form of comedy. It's something that you see all the greats when they sell out Madison Square Garden, like that time Dane Cook did. He did a whole skit where he just spelled.
Dane Cook?
Yeah, sold out Madison Square Garden that one time.
Oh, yeah, was that seriously one? I haven't ever watched the...
I'm dead ass serious, yeah.
He just spells?
So I don't know if this is how everybody plays Madison Square Garden, because I don't know anything about that fucking place. But, like, he was in the center. You know how hard it is to pander to an audience that's a 360 around you? What the hell is that?
I think it is. I think that is what it's like.
What if you're a band and you play Madison Square Garden? Do you turn the drum set around? Like, do you just not cater to half of the audience?
When bands play, like, sports stadiums, like big bands, they're normally, like, on a stage that's down in the field, and then
I've never been to one like that.
Yeah, I mean, neither have I. I just know that's what it's like.
What weird. I mean, yeah, this fucking... Super Bowl every year does that.
Yeah, but and normally, well, I don't want to say normally. I can't really speak for all musical shows, but normally if the setup's like that, they normally like have their show kind of blocked in a way where they can, maybe not the drummer, but like the other musicians can like.
Because the drum is the one that I'm worried about. He can't move. He's basically stuck.
The drum set on like a rotator, like a rotating
stand. I want to be the guy who's drumming 360. The audience is 360. I'm 360. I'm just fucking slowly rotating the whole time. I get upside down for a little while, like.
They've done that.
I know, it was in regular show. It's in part of the seasons that you forgot to watch.
Oh, but I mean, like, they've actually done that.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's in regular show. You think regular show's pulling from nothing?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who. I mean, obviously Neil Peart had the like 360 drum set, but I'm trying to think of what band had the like
rotating balls. One of the 80s hair bands. I know that.
Yeah, it might have also been Rush.
Yeah, that could work.
And not that I listened to this band, or not that there would be anything wrong if I did. I just don't really. I think Slipknot did that.
Is that butt rock? I have been, by the way, since last week. I do that to Mason like all the time. He loves it. It's his favorite joke. And every time he gets upset because I've said it, and then he just slowly devolves into laughter and goes, "Yeah, it could be butt rock." Every time
anything could be butt rock if you try hard enough.
Anything can be butt rock if you try hard enough. Nothing but rock.
So you want to know what my vision was? It wasn't that.
Did you? I don't think we've ever used the word vision to describe our psychic images.
I think we have before, and I think you've even been like, ooh, let's use that from now on.
Well, I need to write a note so tomorrow May remembers, because vision is a great fucking word for those, like, psychic image. Shut up, I don't believe you! And the only way you can prove me wrong is by listening to 34 hours worth of fucking podcast time. So
that's true, and I'm not going to do that.
So by default, I'm correct. Yes, I would love to know your vision.
Okay, my vision. So.
Take me on a vision.
So it's pitch black, right?
Okay.
And it's pitch black, and there's like a lightning storm in the air. And
okay.
So you're getting little flashes of light everywhere. Oh, boom, flash of light there. Boom, flash of light there. Ooh, boom, flash of light in front of you. Oh my God, it's an evil clown riding a saber-toothed tiger. like about as close as you are to me right now. Just flash of light. It's like right there.
Oh God!
But then it's pitch black again.
I like to imagine that every strike he was trying to get close to you, but he kept like fucking up his like eject button to like hit the ground, and so he'd be like, "Here, pshing! Ah, we're about 6 miles away. Here, pshing! Nope, 3 miles. We're getting closer. Pshing! 50 feet. Come on, a little to the left. Pshing! There she is. Oh shit! I'm going back to the ship." He's also an alien, apparently.
It's like a fucking like beam me up, Scotty, fucking like.
But he's trying to get beamed down.
But
he keeps
up. Like.
Oh, you know what?
Yo-yoing himself back up. To
I
the
got
ship.
it. The machine wasn't sending him out in the lightning bolt, and so he started spamming the button to like send him. And so he kept getting shot out and then retracted back into the ship over and over again.
So instead of looking like real menacing and evil, he just like when you see him for like a split second, he's like.
Instead, I want him to like have come down and he meets your eyes for like an instant, and he's like, oh, "I finally did it!" And then he like disappears back up into the sky, and then he strikes again, but like behind you. And then he does it 3 more times until he's about a mile away, and then finally he's done, and he starts barreling towards you on the saber-toothed tiger. And I don't know, you built a pitfall in the time that he's been coming down in the lightning
because
bolt.
You've seen him, you know he's there, and you're very scared.
You know he's there, and you know he's coming. Does he have a weapon?
Actual cannibal try the book.
Oh, Jesus. That's not what I was thinking, but it's good. Does he have a weapon?
Yeah, saber-toothed tiger.
Yeah. Okay.
He has evil clown abilities and also a saber-toothed tiger.
Now, this is just World of Warcraft rules, but I feel like those apply in real life, right? Yeah. And a mount is not a weapon. It just deals additional damage. Does the clown have a weapon?
He has, like, evil Pennywise powers. Not like deadlights, but like just when he like the eating.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's a mage. A mage clown.
Yeah, there you go.
A druid clown.
A druid clown.
A clown of the trees.
Better than those damn bard clowns.
Fucking bard clowns. Think just because I got big shoes I can sing. No. You ever run into a ranger clown? He can, from a distance, hit you with rubber chickens.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
He like pulls back the bowstring, you hear, and then when he lets it go, it goes.
Oh, and I was gonna say
your little foot pad of your glasses came off. Here you go.
Thanks.
Did you get my joke? Is the rubber chicken? It like sings as it like soars through the air.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. Just imagine, just Google rubber chicken scream or something like that. You'll get it. You'll get the video where he fucking squeezes the chickens and they scream. Mason's doing surgery. Putting his glasses back together because the foot fell off.
Sorry. Yeah, let me just...
You got it? Should we pause the episode?
No, I think it's fine.
Alright. You good?
Yeah, it's fine. Also, whenever the lightning bolt happens, it's accompanied by a like a nose honk.
I like your breathy nose honk and not just like a or something like that.
Well, it's got a two. There's like a two. It's not just.
It's not like a guy laughing.
Yeah, because there's an in squeeze and then an out squeeze, so it's like.
It just sounds like you're laughing. What?
But I'm not fucking Skeeter from Doug over here.
No, you're Larry Curls from fucking Ace Attorney. Is that his name?
Larry Butts?
No, Curls. The clown.
Oh, Mo.
Mo Curls.
Yeah.
That's his last name, right?
Curls.
It's like Curly.
I think so. Like
Larry, Mo, and Curly.
Yeah.
Like the Three Stooges. Did you get it? That
Yes.
was the joke of his name?
I did not.
You didn't get that was the pun in his name?
I did not.
May. You silly boy.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't get it.
Alright. Do you feel that in the air tonight?
Oh, Lord?
Oh, Lord. It's the end of our podcast. I think we've done it, boys.
Think we did it.
Give me a gold star, and I'll give you a solid A-.
You earned it.
Thank you. You did too. So, As you might have heard me do in the beginning of the episode, if you wanted episode corrections or a follow-along guest list, because maybe you can't figure out which parts are guesses and which parts are us just talking about healthy donuts, you can just go over to Tumblr, that's guespers.tumblr.com, and you can check out both those things, episode corrections and also follow-along guest lists. I've got updates, and I make a 5-minute meme that I clearly didn't finish last week over on the Twitter page. That's at GuESPers Podcast. Mason, you want to take some of this?
Yeah, we have a YouTube page. You can go and listen to our episodes on the YouTubes. That is GuESPers Podcast, I believe, is the username for the YouTube channel. Maybe it's just GuESPers.
We should probably check that, yeah.
Yeah, I think we had the same problem when I tried to do this last time. There's no video feed. It's literally just an image of our logo over the audio for however long the episode lasts, but it is worth your time.
Don't forget to rate, like it,
yes,
comment,
if you are listening to us on Apple Podcasts, please rate us 5 stars. If you're listening to this podcast at all, we would highly appreciate it if you followed us on whatever service you're using to listen to it. It ups the numbers and helps people discover the podcast more easily.
Because no one will know who we are if you don't know who we are.
Yeah, and I think that's it. You got the Tumblr and the Twitter?
Yep, that's everything. Mason, you know what that means. Take us home.
We sure didn't get anything right today. But we sure had a lot of fun.
Don't forget to go to Wet Willie's Wetman Water Park.
This is where the guessing ends.
Guessing